Okay, lit. Guys, can you just all put a 111 if you can hear me and see me properly? Perfect. Okay, cool. Let's get started. Guys, first thing I just wanna, lay down the schedule of the call. So, I've got myself, Gorak season. I'm gonna be going over the first half of the call, and I've got my brother, an amazing individual, right? I haven't met him, physically, but we spoke on the phone, and we just connected straight away. All right. I've got my brother, Mr. Carlos Fernandes. He's about to take care of the other side of the call. So you guys really want to be staying till the end. All right, it's not going to be long, just about an hour that we're just gonna need, all right, from your time. All right, number one. Number two, the only thing I ask of you is for you to stay to be in the moment. Okay, what I mean by that is, there's no point you being on a call and you're paying attention to your phone. You're on Instagram, you're on you're on Facebook, you're on the Telegram, you're on the WhatsApp, you're on Discord, whatever. I ask of you to just be in the moment and take notes, because I 100% believe, all right, some of the stuff that even myself or Mr. Carlos is gonna go over, where is completely gonna change your life. Okay, so be in the moment, guys. All right. The last thing I want to say before we get on the call, can I be real with you? All right, put a 111 if you guys, if I can be real with you. All right, if I can be real, if I can just speak from the heart, because trading is something I'm very passionate about. All right, and when I'm passionate about something, I'm gonna spit. Okay, I'm gonna spit, and I'm not gonna ask for forgiveness right now, but some of the stuff that's gonna come through. Okay, after this call, I know two things gonna happen. Either this call is gonna motivate you, or it's gonna freaking piss you off. Two things. That's all. That's all it's gonna be. Okay, motivate you or piss you off, and that comes down to belief. It's gonna motivate you because your belief. We're gonna be sharing the same belief. Could be about trading, could be about yourself, whatever. It's gonna piss you off because your belief is different. And that could have been that wake up moment for you. Okay, that could have been that, oh shit, I was thinking the wrong way. Oh shit, my belief was different. I believe, for after this call, these are the two things that's gonna happen. If obviously anything else does arise, let me know. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna get started in it. All right, and I've got myself a note here. It's recording, so we're all good. So first thing I want to start off with is gratefulness. Again, put a 111 if you guys are grateful, and I don't just mean grateful in the sense of, yeah, man, I've got my, I'm happy, everything is good. Let's be a real let's be a little bit specific. Let's be, are you grateful in trading right now? You know, are you grateful for some of the stuff that we have? All right, and I'm gonna go over some of the reasons why. Number one, if you're not grateful right now, why you should be grateful. Number two, if you're already grateful, why you should be even more grateful. Okay, I was speaking to another boss lady, Linda. I think it was yesterday or the day before, and I told her I'm very grateful for TradingView, and I didn't even realize it before that. Okay, but guys, let's look at this. Look, we've got the internet. Did we create the internet? No. We've got the MT4. Did we create the MT4? Nope. We've got the markets. All right. Did we create that? No. All right. We've got electricity. Did we create that? No. We've got our smartphones. Did we create that? Nope. And then again, as I said, we've got TradingView. Did we create that? No. Last thing, we've got I am. Did we create that? No, we didn't. Okay. So these are some of the things that's around us. Okay. I'm gonna call them resources because these are the resources that around us, and we don't know the power of them. Okay, we honestly do not know the power of them. These same stuff, all right, can change your life. The only missing ingredient is two things: the skill set and the belief. And I am's got both of them. Okay, I am's got both of them. I am will take care of the skill set. I am now, with the power of the leaders that we have, like David Imanite, like Bob Proctor, Les Brown, is gonna take care of the belief system for you. Okay, guys, the name is not something that Chris Terry, the guys, the elite, just plucked out of nowhere. The name, there's a reason, there's a specific reason behind that name. I am. Okay. So I know I'm 100% grateful for I am. I'm just, I'm grateful for all of these things around us, the resources, the I am, I'm grateful for people like Carlos. I'm grateful for my team. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my mentors. And I'm grateful for the struggles as well, guys. The struggle is what make us. Okay. I need you to understand that the struggle is what make us. Okay. Second thing I want to move on to is, think about this. Imagine if you was born 10 years prior to your birthday. Just imagine that. Imagine how things will change. You might not be as tech savvy as you are right now. You might not even understand how to use a smartphone. Okay, you might not do as the simple things as pushing a button, or for you to make money. Okay, You guys, you know, you sometimes all of these things we take that we take those for granted. 100% we are lucky, and the reason why I say we're lucky is because we have a lot of people, right? A lot of people. Again, as I said, I was on a call, and South Korea, right? People in South Korea, they have internet, but they can't use it. Imagine that. Imagine you know the power of internet, yet you can't use it because of your president or whoever, someone that you're not related to is telling you can't use it. That someone, that one person is in control of your life. Okay? And here, yet we're in the UK, we are all around the world, global, and we have those resources available for us, yet we're freaking taking it for granted. Okay, we're taking it for granted. Number one, before you even freaking make a penny from the market, you need to be grateful for those things. Okay, you need to be grateful for those things. Second thing I want to talk to you guys about is again the laws. All right, so I'm going to talk about the laws of belief, and I'm going to talk about the law of faith. But something that I was taught 2 years ago when I was studying economics was the law of diminishing returns. All right, if I can just pull up my screen and let me know if you guys can see my screen. Just put 111 if you guys can see my screen. Where's the chat box? Perfect. All right, lit. So if you just go on Google and if you just type in the law of diminishing returns, right? Again, this is how it works. Forget the additional output, forget the input, because this one is really for the economics, is really for the business. But this is how it looks, guys. Okay, this right here is your time, and this right here is your money. Okay, imagine the input being your money, and imagine your output being your time. Guess what? At first, it may seem like, oh man, I'm putting in so much time, so much time, so much time, so much time. I'm not even getting the money. Yes, I'm making some money. It could be £1, it could be £10, it could be £100, whatever it is. Yes, I'm making some money. But the amount of time, the amount of effort, the amount of everything that I'm putting in here seems more greater than my results. But guys, you gotta understand, when you get to that point, all right, obviously here's his point of diminishing returns, but when you get to that point, this point, I call it the consistency, I call it where you're profitable, I call it where, wherever you are for you to be financially stable. Okay, when you feel like you're at that point, guess what? The work rate decreases a little bit, but guess what? Your money still goes up, all right? You'll be more financially independent, you'll be more financially stable. Okay, this is something that I have seen for myself. All right, again, this is the best way I can describe it to you guys. The law of diminishing returns is, again, as you increase your time. At first, it may seem like, hey, grow up, I finished the 200 series, I finished the 300 series, I finished howdoitrade.com. I'm getting jack shit. I'm not getting £1, I'm not getting £2, I'm not getting £10. Okay, you guys gotta understand there's a law behind it. There is a law behind everything that we do over here. Okay, it's just that you have not found your point of diminishing returns yet. It could come in 1 month, it could come in 1 day, it could come in 1 week, it could come in 10 years. You don't know. You just have to keep going. All right. Now, the second thing I'm going to talk about, which is faith. Faith is something that you're going to have when you don't have the results. Okay? When you don't have the results, faith must take the place of the results. Okay? Faith is the only thing that's going to cure that for you. Okay, now, and you might not believe me now, but when you do get that, okay, when you get to that point, you can come back and then you can let me know. Okay, but I 100% believe that when you have faith, nothing's gonna stop you. Okay, so what I mean by that, again, I like to show things with examples, right? So the first thing, if you guys remember previously, I done like a training on the success of a mentor of mine, Mr. Jesse Livermore, right? Couple of things that I wanted to talk about, and this person, why I like him so much is he's the definition of faith to me, the definition of faith. Okay, watch this. He began at an early age, 14, and up to 19, 20, 22, he had been trading in stocks, so it could be anything, forex, stocks, cryptocurrency, futures, for about 30 years. Of this period, 25 years were devoted to finding himself. 25 years was devoted to finding himself. The last 5 years was when he met his law of diminishing returns, guys. 30 years. Okay, some of us, we can't even be in the freaking business for 30 days and we're complaining. All right, we're ready to jump out of the pram. We're like, hey man, we haven't made anything. Okay, 30 years, but for the first 25 years, he devoted himself to studying himself and the market. Okay, now watch this. His fortune during that time fluctuated widely from a $5 bill to $1 million, back to nothing, and $1 million or more in debt. Guys, he started with a $5 bill. He went to $1 million. He broke even, picked himself up again, only for him to go back to negative. Okay, now I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're Warren Buffett, the goats of investor or of investing. If you're, if you're a trillionaire, if you're a billionaire, we have emotions. Okay, us as human beings, we have emotions. You can't tell me this person right here, he went from $5 to $1 million, back to break even to zero. He's not, he's not affected by it emotionally anyway. Okay, you can't tell me that. He is. Now, what are some of the things that's gonna get him, get him back up and running? All right. So those things are faith. You've got to have faith that, you know what, it's gonna work. And again, I've got the proof. The proof is in the pudding. If you look at some of the big mistakes that he's done, watch this. So, blah blah blah. So, anyways, he tried to trade cotton again. This time he had damaging results, right? And he went to do it again. Basically, that cost him 4.5 million. Okay, that cost him 4.5 million. No matter, it doesn't matter, all right? We're back up. We have faith. We're going again. Livermore was soon up and investing again, making and losing fortunes. You've got to have that faith, as I said, right? Now, guess what? The peak of his career was during the crash of 1930s, 1929s. Guys, he walked out that crash being worth 100 million in 1930. In today's money, that's 1.4 billion. 1.4 billion in today's money, okay? After losing 4.5 million in trading, he managed to pick himself up again, and he managed to go again, invest his money for him to be able to walk out 100 million after that. Okay, now this screams a lot to me. In the other side of the business, we have Bryce Thompson say this. He says, you know what, you're always one away from being chairman, because that one person could take you to chairman. Now, what I say, using the same example, is you're one away from hitting your goal. Okay, in this context, he was one away from 100 million, but it's just that we don't know. We don't know, because this is not a game of certainty. This is a game of probability. Okay, Zach McDonald says it best. As I said, he said, you know what, we're not in the certain game, right? We're not certain for sure. We play the probability game, but it's just that we have to take trades that's of high probability, right? So yeah, this is what I wanted to obviously go over. That the other thing that I wanted to go over was objections. Okay, objections. Now, objections will have a massive impact in your belief system. And again, as I said, the belief system is crucial. Do you believe that whatever your goal is, a six-figure trader, a seven-figure trader, an eight-figure trader, right? Do you believe you can achieve that? Because if you don't believe that, doesn't matter. You can have the educator next to you. You can have a six-figure trader next to you. Whatever your desired goal, you can have that educator next to you. But if you don't believe that, in yourself, doesn't matter. It does not matter. Okay, so belief is really important. Now, a lot of us, right? And I've seen this, right? A lot of us, when we try to do the other side of the business, guess what? We get a lot of objections. Oh man, this doesn't work. Oh, trading is risky. Oh man, I've seen more people losing than winning. Oh, IM don't work. Oh, this, oh that, oh this, oh that. Do you know what that's doing to you as your belief system? It's bringing it down. Okay, it's bringing it down because you don't have faith. But when you have faith, no matter who tells you whatever, okay, you're gonna keep going. You are going to keep going. Why? It's because you believe in yourself. So you can be going through 10 no's, 100 no's, 1,000 no's. It's not going to impact the other side of the business, which is the trading part. All right. And here, look, watch this. So, sometimes when we think, oh yeah, our friends don't, they don't want to join the business. Our friends don't want to do this. Our friends don't support us in trading. Our friends are, this person, that person don't believe that I'm going to make in trading. Okay. Guess what? Livermore, right? So he started trading again at the age of 15. He started making small money, but then 16, he quit his job and he literally began full-time trading. I believe he took like a $10 bill and he flipped it to 1,000. Guess what he done with this 1,000? He took it to his mom. All right, tried to be a good son, help his mom and that. His mom disapproved it, said, you know what, this is gambling. Okay, this is gambling. Obviously, he tried to say, no, this is not gambling. This is me trading. This is me, speculating and whatnot. His own mother, blood mother, said, what you're doing is not good. Okay, what you're doing is not good, guys. Do you think if he listened to his mom back then, do you think he'll be known today as the greatest bear of the market? Okay, this one person, all right, walked out of the 1929 crash as a billionaire in today's money. Okay, and again, the proof is in the pudding, because he took that money, went to Wall Street, flipped it to 10K, took that 10K, flipped it to 500,000, and in the 1901 took 10,000, flipped it to 500,000 by the age of 24. By the age of 24, imagine you in 1900, you are you're a six-figure trader, 500,000 in your trading account. Okay, guys, the proof is in the pudding. Everything works. Okay, everything works. Now, the other thing that I was gonna talk to you about is, again, as I said, you've got to have faith, right? Now, when it comes to it, goals. Okay, goals is something that I've seen enough people, they're not shooting far enough. And the reason why they're not shooting far enough is because they don't believe in their goal. You see, your goal must be so big, so massive, that you need to give your life up for it. And what I mean by giving your life up for it, obviously I don't mean die for it, but in a sense die for it, in a sense that, do everything, sacrifice everything that you can for you to achieve this goal. You see, if you don't sacrifice your life for your goal, that basically tells me that goal is not worth it for you. Because if that goal was worth it, you would literally do anything and everything in your humanly possible for you to achieve that goal, right? If you really want it, if you really feel it. So that goal in trading could be your 6 figures, could be your 7 figures, could be your 9 figures. But if it's not big enough, you're not going to. If it's not big enough, you're not going to literally give your life up for it, right? So your goal must be big enough. Now, another thing as well is, you know what, a lot of us complain about, oh man, tried so many times, I think it's time to quit right now. You guys got to understand something, okay? The student has not even tried as many times as the master has failed. Okay, the student, the number of failures the master had is not even close to the number of tries the student had. The master had failed time and time and time and time and time again. So what does that tell me? That tells me two things. Number one, if you want to be a master, you've got to fail. You've got to take those L's. You're at those stop loss getting hits. That's fine. Okay. Those trades going in the wrong way. That's fine. All right. Second thing is, again, as I said, I am is such a blessing that we've already got the masters. But another thing is, we don't have to feel like them. We just have to keep going, keep going, keep going with the right mentorship, with the right guidance from them, and of course it would happen for us as well. Okay, of course it would happen for us, right? So that's just some of the things that I want to talk about. Let me just quickly go over my notes so I have everything for you guys. Cool. So just touching back on the law of diminishing returns, right? You see, us, we're programmed in certain ways. So we're programmed like this. When we work, we want to get paid straight away. That's how it goes. That's how it goes in a 9 to 5. I've just worked now. Can you pay me? Can you pay me at the end of the week? Can you pay me at the end of the day? Whatever the case is, right? But you see, in this industry, whether it's trading, whether it's building a business, it's work, 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 then get paid. It's trade, 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 then get paid. Okay? Until where it's pay, 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 work. Or it's work, pay, pay, pay. Or trade, get paid, get paid, get paid, get paid. All right? Again, the law of diminishing returns support that, where you're gradually, the amount of input that you're going to put in is going to go down. That's where you have that financial freedom. All right? That's where you have that lifestyle of freedom. Not just one day, not just 1 month, but you have that lifestyle. And not just you, but your whole family. Okay? Right? Not just you, but your whole family. Now, a couple of things that I wanted to go over is, again, I'm not saying these are the things. So let me just go ahead, close this, close this, close this, close this. All right? Now, I'm not saying that, you know what, these are the things that you must do. This call is to do, to obviously inspire you and to raise your belief, but these are some of the things that really inspired me to go to the next level. All right, these are some of the things that really helped me. One of them being this. Okay, now my mentor said, you know what, whatever you track grows. Whatever you track grows. So I called my 6 figures run. Okay, and on here right? I'm gonna talk to you guys about my favorite service. Okay, I believe Go Live in IAM is the best service anyone can ask for. Why? We get those educators, we also get the live setups, but more so we also get the what's it called, the skill set. That's where it is. Go Live, that's where you get the nuggets. Okay, so what I've done is I kind of created a spreadsheet for myself, right? I've kind of created a spreadsheet for myself. And again, what you can do is you can have your Go Live educators, whoever they are, whether they're Zachary, they're Jordan, Christopher, Derek, whoever. Okay, so at the start of the year, I kind of started this. As you can see, the first start of the year wasn't that great for me, but I kept on going. Okay, I kept on going, and then we just came up to the new 90 days. Okay, we came to the April this year. New 90 days started for me. I started adding some new people. So the lockdown kind of started. So I started adding Zachary McDonough, Zach McDonough, Sandy Casper, Mike Navarrete, and stuff like that. And I started to just plugging in. Okay. I started to just, every time I plug in, put a yes. Every time they're not on, not applicable or something. Yes, if I did, yes, and who. And then they brought bounce back out London session for the month of April. Then I started plugging in twice. All right. Sometimes when we have the favorite session, boom, that's where I would watch them and I would just record it. Watch them and I record it. Watch them when I record it. So when I look back, I said, you know what? I gave it my shot. I gave it everything I had. I'm not gonna look back and say, you know what, there was that time I could have done a little better. There was that time I could have, done this and I could have done that. Okay, no. I want to look back and say, you know what, I gave it everything I had. All right, my goal is so big that you know what, I sacrificed everything. All of these time. You see, in this pandemic, right? Two things is gonna happen. Either you're gonna finish Netflix or you're gonna finish the IM Academy or howdoitrade.com course or whatever that you're trying to learn. Okay, those are the only two things that's gonna happen. It's just that you gotta choose which one is best for your future, which one is best for your goals. Okay, are you gonna choose options in the moment, meaning, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch Netflix because it's entertaining right now. Okay, or you know what, I'm gonna procrastinate because I can do this another time. Oh, I've got tomorrow. No. Okay, that's what I'm saying. You've got to feel your goal so much that you don't even think twice about it. You just go, wake up, boom, do it. Okay. So that's something that really helped me, guys. This is something that honestly, it really helped me. Okay, the reason why it helped me was because looking back, all right, it's in front of me. Everything is in front of me. So you know what? When I have days that I don't feel like it, because guess what? We're humans, right? Right, we're humans. When we're putting those late night grinds, and then you gotta wake up 7 o'clock, all right, 8 o'clock for London bounce back, 7 o'clock for Rock Human session. Yeah, man, I don't want to wake up, especially on a Monday sometimes, right? You're like, oh, I don't want to wake up. But guess what? These are the things that's going to keep you, because you would want to come here, right? The satisfaction you get for you coming here and then putting a yes, trust me, it's amazing, right? That's number one. That really helped me. Now, second thing that really helped me was the mindset. Okay? Was the mindset. Guys, I wake up every single day and I say this to myself. Every single day. No cap, no joke. I'm not even lying to you. Okay, I'm not even lying to you. I wake up every day. It does not take me long. It honestly doesn't. 5 minutes maximum. Okay, and I would say this to myself every day. And I have 100% seen the effect. Before I would rush for a trade. Okay, I would rush it. I would enter, and I would just sometimes increase my stop loss. Sometimes do some sort of crazy madness. But just when you're even like when you're reading these things, like I don't know. So I know how to determine market direction, and I have a simple trading methodology that works and consists of an entry and two exits, one for profit and one to protect me from taking large losses. So I already know, because I've programmed myself now to be thinking like that. I already know what I'm looking for. I already know I need to have a TP and I need to have a stop loss. Those are my two exit strategies. Okay, and just keep on going. I never take anything personally. The market is going to do what the market is going to do, and I've just added a couple of the other stuff from here. But guys, honestly, it does help you in terms of the mindset. This side helps me in terms of like keeping up with the consistency, keeping up with everything that I've been doing. Okay, so those are some of the things that you can do. Again, there's no template. I just created it because is something that I needed. So you guys can go, as I say, the resources are free, guys. Google Sheets, I did not create that. Okay, I did not create Google Sheets. I just, you know, came on here, put my dates, put my educators, and then yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, and I have it on my phone, I have it on my computer. So if I'm watching it on my phone, I can just edit it. Okay, um, cool. The last thing I want to go over is this. All right. If you guys, I don't know if you guys read an article before, it was the power of 10,000 hours. Basically, it says that, you know what, 10,000 hours is what's needed, okay, of practice as well, is what's needed to become world class in any field, world class, okay. It's a scientific proven system. Now, how long is 10 hours? 10 hours is 417 days. If you give 3 hours per day, that's about 3,333 days. That's a little bit over 9 years. 9 years in the game. Okay? 9 years in the game. This is where you've got to think, guys. You can't come in and think 90 days, 3 months. Yes, that might have some sort of effect, but I'm talking about learning the skill set. I'm talking about you becoming a self-sufficient trader. Okay, if you guys have that desire of having a 12-month vacation and going abroad and, you know, come back break even, meaning any spending that you've done, any expenditure that you've done on holiday is pretty much paid for, you've got to learn the skill set for yourself. But how? What are some of the things that you need? Well, look, it's just, Google says 10,000 hours for you to be able to call yourself a master. 10,000 hours, 3 hours a day is nine years something. So round it up to 10 years. Now, a lot of us, I understand, and I know that a lot of us are under the age of 25, I'm going to say. What's 10 years? If you devote yourself to studying the market and studying yourself, you're going to be 35 maximum. Okay, you guys got to think of it like that. 35 maximum. What's the worst that can happen? Okay, what's the worst that can happen? Now, this week, I plugged into one of the sessions. I think it was last Friday. Mike Navarrete said something about, you've been broke all of this time. Why are you rushing now? Just because you have I am. Okay, you've been broke all of this time. No cap. This is why you're doing I am, right? So why are you rushing now? A lot of us must be over 18. So you've been broke for 18 years. Why are you rushing in the next 18 days? Why do you want the success to come in 18 days, 18 hours? Okay. So guys, you've got to give it time. Okay, you've got to give it time. You've got to believe in yourself. You've got to have faith. You see, faith is like you planting a seed of whatever the idea is. A lot of us, as I said, we planting that seed, but we dig it right out. We don't believe in ourselves. All right, we don't have faith that this forex thing works. That this this trading, me putting copying 3 times from the charts from TradingView, putting on my phone, works. Some of us we haven't experienced that yet, and I get it, because where does belief comes, where does faith comes from? Experiencing. Okay, but at first we need to have high level of faith, so that any negativity, we're gonna combat that. Okay, we're gonna combat that. So guys, that is pretty much from my side. The last thing I'm gonna add is this. So whatever your goal is, okay, whatever your goal is in terms of, you know, doing compounding and whatnot. I was just on a call with the P1000s, and then you know, towards the end of the call, Zen said something like, you can have 90 days. Okay, you can have good 90 days in a year, and that could be a good year for you. You don't need to have a 12 good months for you to have a good year. And when I looked at this, I said, you know what? Sometimes when I trade, so my personal trading is for me to hit 8%. Okay, how I hit 8% is by me having TP1 3%, TP2 5%, similar way like Rock Kuma, right? And that tends to come from one trade. So if I'm trading and I don't like a quick maths, okay, sometimes in one day I can hit my 8%, right? So if I do 8% times 90 days of goodness, that's 720%, right? If I do, so 8 times 4, so 8% a week times 4 weeks, which is a month, 32 times 12 months is only 384%. Do you guys see, even you know, speaking in numbers, if I have good 90 days, and the rest of the year I flop, I'm still going to be up 720%. Okay, so if you guys don't get the maths, you can do it, and you can see for yourself. But guys, that is pretty much from my side. I wish that not wish, but I hope that you've got some sort of value to this. Anything that anything that I've learned throughout my journey, I've shared it with you guys. But again, what I'm gonna do for the next half an hour, I'm going to bring up my brother. All right, guys, I want you to go crazy on the chat because there you go, I'm back on. All right, guys, I want you to go crazy for this next individual because some of the things that I'm gonna say doesn't even come close to some of the stuff. Some of the his journey is just incredible. I must say, okay, his journey is incredible. His journey itself inspired me. All right, I thought I had a bad journey so far. Okay, but just for him to be able to say he's trading, just for him to be able to be in the part of the company is a journey within itself. Okay, it's a journey within itself. Now, yes, that's inspiring, but another thing that really stands out from this individual is his dedication. Guys, I'm talking about he does back to back go live sessions. Okay, how do I know this? Was because one time I was also on a go live session and Mike Navarrete gave him a shout out. He was like, "Yo, thinking pips 39369. Yo, that's hard. That username is hard." And at that time, I didn't know him. I was like, "Yo, what's this? Like, what's this 369 number and stuff like that?" Right? Then later on, we met up. We shared a session together. Then we got put in a group chat together. Then I saw his name. I was like, "Yo, bro, is that you? Is that you?" So I was there, guys, because I wanted to kind of speak to him. But even even before this, right? I first saw him when he was marking up on the pips on the Sunday session, right? And yo, his chart was clean. Clean. I 100% believe this. I think he has the cleanest chart that I have ever seen. Number one, that I will ever see. All right, he's got the cleanest chart, and that tells you everything that you need to know about a trader. How his chart looks is everything that you need to know. Okay, so guys, again, as I said, he's gonna come on, he's gonna share his journey, he's gonna share his everything that he's learned so far, so you guys will get it, so you guys can go to the next level. So without further ado, all right, before I bring him on, can we please give him the love that he deserves, the welcome that he deserves, because this he's giving up his time, he's not getting paid for this. So bro, if you can hear me, take it away, my brother.
Hello, guys. Can you guys all hear me loud and clear?
Yes, we can.
Good. So let me just share my screen first. So, guys, my name is Carlos Fernandes. I'm 18, and I've been trading for about let's say 9 months. I think almost 10 months now. And I just want to really share my journey really quick. So I started trading. I joined the company about 10 months ago, and this was like six months ago, right? What happened to me was I joined the company, I joined my team and all of that. But what happened was I only had I left. I was working at one job, and I had £2,000 only to start trading. Because I had a really good friend that introduced me to the team, to Mateos as well. That's when I knew him. And what happened was I had £2,000 to trade, right? I didn't want to work anymore, right? This individual that bring me is no longer with us. He left, but he was a nice guy, and he introduced me to this stuff, and I was like, yo, I have to, go 100% on this because I don't want to work for anybody. I want to just, work for me, for myself, and I want to just, go another level in my life. And that's what I did. But what happened was, like, when this was like 3-4 months, I was trading. I was, going to the, this is amazing company, guys. This is amazing company, and you guys really need to take advantage of this really quick. Like, you guys, for the information we're getting, guys, for the information we're getting for such a low price, and you guys know that you guys can rank up and don't pay anything and receive payment from the companies is another level, right? This is very good. So what happened was the first 3 months, I was stolen. Like someone stole my money, and I only had 1,000 pounds to trade. And I also have my mom. I have my debts and all of that. So I only have 1,000 pounds. I gave to one of my friends. He asked me, "Can I have 1,000 pounds?" I gave it. I gave him. He said, "You will pay me back in 1 month." He actually dipped. I don't know. He just got away. And yeah, that's pretty what happened. And then I want to continue in the company, but didn't I didn't have a way to continue because I didn't have money. So I had to work my ass off. I left the company for a bit. I worked, and then I came back. And along the way I was working, I was studying the charts a lot, like a lot. And what I did was, I did before I leave the company, I I did a folder with a lot of videos as well, and screenshots of all the concepts. And because I wanted to keep trading. And uh I was afraid I would forget. But then yeah, so I came back. I'm doing pretty well now with this concept. And yeah, so that was pretty it. 9 months ago I joined, and now I'm doing really well. So but first, before we start in the charts, I want to just really quick and say this, right? Any concept, any trading style that you use, if you want to master anything on these charts and be profitable, you need to work on your mindset. That's the first thing, like priority of always. If you're not right on your mindset, guys, you guys gonna suffer in these markets. Like you guys, everybody knows now. Like in this call, maybe everyone knows about this concept. I don't know if you're new to this concept, the price action, and yeah, the pew pew squad and all of that. But everybody, right? You can know the same things as I do, but if you look at the chart, right? I have a different mindset than you, and you probably have a different mindset than me. You're gonna look and see different things. You're gonna have a different perspective of the market. You're gonna approach it different. So what I'm saying is, you need to work on your mindset. And two things that really helped me, like really, really, really helped me to achieve and to be profitable, like every single day on this market, was this book, which is Outwitting the Devil. Oh. By Napoleon Hill. Sorry. And there's also I don't know if you guys know about, really quick. Let me just show you. The Trade House actually showed us this. Let me just show you really quick. So these videos right here about your wish is your command, right? And this is Kevin Trudeau. Now I've researched this guy. This guy was actually, he exposed the elites and how they think and everything. And this guy is actually in prison now for about 8 years now. And really, you gotta watch these videos. Like I've watched it, like I lost my count how many times I've watched it. It's just life-changing, right? And also, so that and Mark Douglas, How to Think Like a Professional Trader, 1 to 4, right? And that one that showed you, your wish is your command. Right? These three things changed my life, guys. These three concepts, right? Mark Douglas is is a legend in the markets as well, and he's gonna if you watch his videos, like watch it as many times you can as well, you actually gonna it helps you to approach the markets without fear. Because guys, if you guys live in fear. If your mindset is in fear, you're afraid of losing money all the time. You guys have that goal and you guys want to achieve that goal, but if you guys are in that mindset, if is it this really gonna work? I don't know if I should invest on this. No, you can't. You need to let love drive you. Always love and positivity. Okay, and by saying that, so every analysis that you do, make sure you take it. Make sure you analyze it, and you back test as well, and you really go in depth. Okay, now don't take in fear. That's the only thing, all right? And the last thing, this book, right? When I read this book, this book really changed my life, guys. Like, I don't know how to describe it. I wasn't like, this was 3-4 months ago. I was doing money on trading, but I wasn't really doing too much. But when I read this book, guys, like, my life shift. I felt a different energy on everything. My life is just like going fast now. I don't know how to describe it. Before it was going like slow, everything will happen, and for happening, for like, I didn't want things to happen, they will happen. And now, no, things are actually attracting to me. I don't know how to describe it, and it's just going fast. And these three things, I just make sure you take a look at it, because you're gonna love it. Okay, so now let's just go into the short time, because we're here for this. And yeah, so pretty much I'm gonna give you a review, guys. I'm gonna show you what I went to this week, and what at my expectations of what might happen. Okay, but really quick, let me just share one thing. Uh, Gaurav, you were saying about what was it? The Go Live, right? That's a platform of our company. It's like, I love that platform because I learned so much from it. But one thing, guys, that you should understand, and I think this could impact your journey as well. I know there are amazing traders, amazing, but you never know how are they approaching the market. You never know how they are mentally. These, I'm talking about the tutors, right? The educators. You never know how they are mentally, and everybody fails. It's fine, but imagine this is just an expectation. The educator is gonna say to you, this might come here and then test and then go up, and then in your mind you have another point of interest, and then you wait for coming, and actually you wait for the confirmation of your tutor, and you actually miss the trade. Imagine this. This is just what I'm saying. Like, take information in your head from them, take information, but always think about other possibilities. Always, like, always. Don't, just because they're educators, don't do what they do all the time. Like, you have the same they're professional traders. You have the same energy and the same capability of them, you know so you never know if you're right or wrong. So make sure, this is why price action is the best, because you actually can see it in a smaller time frames, how to enter if something's going to play out and something's not going to play out. So yeah, this is what I wanted to share with you guys, because I think that's key. When I joined before this some months ago, when I joined again, I was doing that, right? I joined, and every trade that the educators were sharing with me, I would wait for it and not take my one that I think is gonna work, and then I would lose the trade. So I just wanted to go in depth with that. But right now, let's go into the charts really quick, okay? So we can see here DXY. DXY, if you guys, is everybody new to these concepts, or everybody knows about this concept? I just wanted to know. Can you guys just drop a 3 if you're new, and a 9 if you already know about it? Okay, right. Okay, perfect. Is that everyone? Yeah. Okay. Can you guys share my? You guys can see my screen? Can you see my screen, bro? Yeah. Okay. So, price action, for those who don't know these concepts, I want you to go to the trade house codes, right? Which is, what is the thing? I forgot.
It's howdoitrade.com/.
How do I trade? Yeah, that's it. So how do I trade.com 2020 /2020, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then course. That's it. Course. And then make sure you watch this. Make sure you watch it, and don't watch it once. Watch it twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. Like this is what guru says. You know, I'm not afraid of the 10,000 times you practice other strategies, but I'm very afraid of the only one strategy that you've practiced for about 100,000 times. You know, so really, really, really go and watch the basics. Make sure you've mastered the basics all the time.
Bro,
So,
can I just stop you right there?
yeah.
Can I just so I would love to have your input on something like that, right? So you know, all of the goats on the call right now. So you know, I see JC, I see Linda, I see yourself. I'm not sure if Santos is on the call, but you know what? We've been through that course, and you know, we have seen how much it has changed our life, right?
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
for anyone that's you know, anyone who's put the free looking to get into it, you know, they can look at this as, you know what, there's 15 videos, it's all an hour long. You know, what some of the mindset they should have before they even start looking at this, bro? Because you know, a lot of people just say, hey man, look, how come you're getting that successful? What is it that you've learned to, you know, become better at smart money? And I tell them, hey man, howdoitrade.com is the source, is the plug. All right, but they come back to me and they say, no, yeah, man, it's long. Or when I follow up with them and I say, hey, man, have you finished it? Yeah, but it's long. Or this got in the way, or that got in the way. So the fact that you mentioned, bro, you shouldn't watch it once, but more than once. So I would love to have your input on it, bro, or your mindset.
So at a, like in my perspective, when was me watching it, I had to watch it. Like I, you know, depends of what you want. What's your burning desire? This is my burning desire. I want to master the market, right? But what I did and what I do still is, on some videos I go on the video and then I watch it on the, you know, let me just go share an example here really quick. I don't know how to explain, but let me just go really quick on a video. Just an example, all right? Because there's those videos that is just the source. Like there's videos that gives you the breakthrough. So you need to watch it a lot of times. So what I do is, for example, this video, and I go here on the on the times, and it goes really quick, the video, right? But you can understand what they say and you can see what they do. So this is what I do. And I, like, sometimes I need to watch some video. I watch it like 3 times a day on the 2x. So it goes like really quick like this. Let me just show you. It just goes really quick. Like they explain it really quick. I can understand it because you can understand what they say. Some of them they speak really slow, so you can understand what they say. So this is what I do. And also, like, bro, if you know, mastering the basics and you're looking for, you know, be profitable, how you wanna make money if you're not, you know, understanding what these concepts are? Because this is really, like, really what the banks do, guys. There's no other concept that's gonna uh, give you so much in depth. Like this is so fractal that is what the banks do. Trust me, this is what the banks do, and it makes so sense because you can backtest what in which time frame you want, guys. It's all gonna connect. If it connects, you know, that's the thing. So yeah, that's what I do. You know, I really think mastering the basics is key on everything. Like even the mind. You know, the mind. You need to. You know, what I do is what I do is my secret is. You know, it's not a secret. It's in every book, motivational book, is you need to think about your goal all the time, in not just one time a day, not just one time a day, more than one time, like more than 10 times. Like what I do is, I wake up, I think about my dream, my goals. I write it down, I read it. I go to the toilet, I think about my dreams. Every time I do something, I think about it. Every time I brush my teeth, I think about it. Every time I eat, I think about it. I go out with my dog, I think about it. Every time I'm in the market, I think about it. But what Mark Douglas does and teaches you is having no emotions on the markets, and that's gonna help you because having no emotions, it means, like, imagine if you bad one day, you're not feeling really well. That's gonna impact what you see and what analyses you're doing. And so yeah, what else I was gonna say? Yeah, and about thinking about your goals, right? This is key as well. Don't think it with fear or, oh, how can I do this, or how am I gonna do it, or could I do it? No, you don't think like that. Don't think about the how. That's what is on the outmeeting the devil, on the your wishes your command. Don't think about the how, guys. The how is the universe is gonna deal with you, not you. And so that's a bit of source that I think you don't you just need to feel it, feel happy, feel good, and think about it all the time. That's it. That's just it. And when I start doing that, and really think about this, let me just ask you this question: how many times do you think about your goal a day? Did you ever stop and think about that? How many times? No, I personally can say I didn't used to think many times. No, I don't. So yeah, that's just a little bit of that. That's a bit of good information I took from these books, videos, and so yeah. So let's just go into the dollar index now, the chart. So dollar index, right? Dollar index is, everybody knows, is the dollar, right? This is what literally the dollar is doing. And we all know that the dollar impacts on every other pair that, every other pair, right? So USD, every pair that has USD, GBP as well, Euro impacts as well very much. All the pairs literally. And if DXY, this is what the educators told me, and yeah, I know now. If DXY is going up, pairs with USD with something, USD first with something, are gonna go up too. And so on the opposite side, if the dollar index is going up, all the pairs with something and USD are going down. So that's why I really do like to analyze dollar index a lot. I'm always updating dollar index every time, and I really make sure it's fresh. So let me just think. Other first thing as well, higher time frames, guys. This is really key on trading in every strategy. Okay, higher time frames. Well, if you're not very confident on charts, what I tell you to do is, if you're not confident, uh, if go with the trend. So if higher time frames are showing that, we can see now that price, wants to come down into this point of interest, the price is going down, because I think this is just going to pass through. The price is going down, so you don't, in a price action, you're going to find so many setups in a buy, sell, because you can see it's all fractal. But make sure you just look for sells. If it's going down, look for sells. If it's going up, look for buys. If you're not confident, because you can actually catch retracements, and I can teach you how to do that as well. But if you're not confident and you don't really know how that's gonna happen, just go with the trend, guys. Just trade with the trend. So that's a really quick thing. So we can see here on time higher time frame. I can see this as well. That also. I love to see this imbalance here. And guys, I don't know if this low right here is gonna be broken. I don't know, but we can break it and then come and test this candle over here. And this was actually shared by Sandy Krept, I don't know, from the trade house. And yeah, we don't know if because on my expectation, dollar is gonna go up. Everybody's saying dollar is gonna go down, it's gonna die. But with Trump reelected, I think things are gonna go good, because I'm always saying we got equal highs here. And before we die, before the XY crash, I think we're gonna come through this. I'm 100% sure. I don't know. Let's see it, right? I never know, but okay. So we are seeing the monthly. On the monthly, we are bullish right now. We are bullish, right? On the weekly, okay, we are bearish right now, going to the point of interest, okay. And on the daily, we are bearish. So look for bearish setups. So on the 4-hour here, just to see what happened. You guys see this low here? You guys can see this low. This looks for me like a gap. And you guys remember what happened on USD CAD if you guys traded USD CAD. You guys see this? Like it looks the same, right? If you come on here, it looks perfectly the same. So that's why I think the XY is heading down now, and it's gonna pass as low. You're gonna close below, and make sure you know this structure is the candles, not the wicks. So that's why I like to go in the line chart. I think he's gonna just pass through it now. He's just gonna create a little retracement. So you can see what happened. I think this is liquidity. So it's just gonna, pass through it. So I think for me, tomorrow, we're gonna head up. Okay, dollar is gonna create a retracement up. Okay, as you can see on the dollar index, we're gonna have probably close below first, close below, and then create a retracement to here, or here, or here. Okay, or even past these equal highs. But I think it's just gonna go down now to the point of interest that I show you. So I'm gonna walk you through now for some trades that I took this week. First, let me just show you what I caught this morning on US, please. Like this was beautiful. So guys, we can see that equal highs, equal lows was creating. Price was stalling. Let me just show you guys here. This was created by Mike Navarrete. Let me show you here. This. So this is what you want to see, right? Liquidity building up, the noobs creating opinions, and that this is one thing that I noticed as well. You see why he draw like this, like 3 times, and then institutional move, like a quick move. This means, and you can backtest this, okay? Every time is heading to liquidity, price is gonna stall. And then when he gets there, because the noobs are thinking, I'm gonna sell this or I'm gonna buy this. Every time he gets here, then it boom, explodes it, okay? And that's why Mike Navarrete draw this. And even if you guys know Traded Matthew, he actually pointed out this as well. So then after, what we want to see is, after institutional move, we want to see the break of structure, right? And then a retracement up to the point of interest, and then we can sell, okay? This happens on a buy as well. For sell, it's all the same, it's all fractal, right? So I just wanted to quick share that with you. And let me just share with you guys what happened. So I can see that on a higher time frame, we are still on a point of interest here, okay? We're on a point of interest. If you go on a 2-hour, maybe we're gonna find like it's gonna be more perfect. Yeah, we're heading this way. Yeah, no. No, it was this ones, right? It was this one. So I knew price was gonna have to make a retracement. Why? Because we can't just go bullish all the time. You guys know market's gonna, create waves. We move in waves. So we can't just make a higher high and then continue making, going up. No, we need to every time we make a higher high, be ready to see retracement. Be ready to see retracement to either 50%. That's why I like to measure the 50%. So here, So you could have a retracement here. No, it's below the structure, right? But if that will happen, I'll just miss it. But we can see here, right, on the 1 hour, I knew this point of interest wasn't gonna work. I had this marked up right here. And so what I see on the top here was liquidity was building up, right? And this wasn't a 15-minute, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 15-minute. I see this, right? And if I go in the line chart, I see liquidity building up, okay? Price stalling, and then boom. You see this? I think it was 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes, right? That's why I have this set over here. So I see that the price broke structure over here, right? After this institutional move. So what I done was after this, if I can just zoom it in from there, I measure from top to bottom, and everybody knows that my key levels are all of them work, okay, but my key levels are 71 to 86, 88. Okay, so what I saw was wait, okay, yeah, this. What I saw was on the 3 minute, we came actually and hit it. No, hit. Yeah, here. We came and hit it. Wait. No, it wasn't on this time frame. It wasn't on this time frame. I think it was 1 minute. No, it was here, right? So let me explain again. Sorry. So we have this range here, right? From here to here. We broke structure, but I wasn't convinced about this candle, right? Because look how we moved. It wasn't like explosive move down. So what I done was I waited for it to come down, and then I saw this liquidity building up, okay? And then this institutional candle here. So what I done was I measured from here to here. This is what I done. And it came exactly to the imbalance and 61%, accordingly to this candle. So I came to the 3 minute, and what do you see, guys? After another break of structure. So this confirms what we are going down. So what I done was I actually extended and I placed it here on this high. And look where it came to. Look where it came to. This side over here. So 79 to 71. This is king. Okay, this is king for me. Okay, so every time I see 79 and 71 accordingly to my institutional candle, I see when we break the structure, I started to see the engulfing candles building up. So what I waited was the confirmation on the 71 and 79, and that's when I pew. Okay, that's when I entered the trade. I entered right here. Okay, because I wanted to see some reaction quick, and then it came and I entered. So this was a really quick trade. I was, looking for here. I actually took profit here. I could have taken here, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, that's one trade I took this morning. It was really nice, actually. But let's see another trade that I took on USD JPY. Okay, so I saw liquidity right here. I saw liquidity. You guys can see liquidity building up, and then explosive move down. But you remember, we build liquidity, always stall. Okay, so creating opinions, boom, down, crash, and then break of structure. Okay, look at this, break of structure. We break on 15 minutes, so that's an extra confirmation. So what I done was, after I came here on a 5 minute, because I like to execute on a 5 minute. And then, I saw this gap here, but I wasn't playing on this candle. I actually was playing on this one. Okay, and that's where I enter. First of all, I didn't like the price action that was going on here, but then it moved up. Okay, I didn't move my price to my entry on break even, because every time I go on break even is after 50 pips or 40 pips, and I got it, but I saw price moving down and heading to institutional candle, so I forgot it, and I didn't put a thing. So I was in drawdown for a little bit, And then as you guys can see, we broke the structure again here and here. And after that, what I done was, I was at the entry, but I entered again. Guys, look at this. Look at this structure here. We broke up, boom, and we were retracing back to then boom. And what I done was boom, 79 to 88 or 71, and that's where I enter. Okay, I enter on this institutional candle here. These are pew pew. Okay, and then price just moved up. Okay, I have you already hit my TP today. It was here, so it was a really nice move. USD card, I missed it. You know, this is heading up. I really like how is this going, but I'm not entering right now. I just forgot it. GBP USD, right? Jeff, shout out to Jeff. He sent this to us on a group chat. So yeah, it was looking for this institutional candle here, you know, when price is going up and then has this like a doji candle, and then price falls up again, you know, building liquidity. When this build liquidity, this was a confirmation, and you know, we had liquidity above, so this was looking very saucy, very nice. So price came down, hit it, and then price just moved, you know. I didn't enter here. I didn't enter because I told Jeff I want to see some reaction first, because I'm not trusting, because what I was seeing from dollar index, I thought, you know, dollar was going up, so this should go down. So what I see is like a 200 pip move, you know. This was my TP right here. After when I took here, I'm going to show you how. I actually thought, so I missed from here to the bottom, but I entered right here. I'm going to show you how. So it was a 70 pip move. Actually, let me go on a 15-minute. I think it was even 5-minute. Yeah, it was right here. So this was my range, guys. Look. So I had a range from here to here. Wait. From here to here. And then we actually broke the structure. We broke. Okay, we were heading up anyways. We broke the structure, and then boom. That's where I did enter. You know, fibs, line with the fibs. If you come here, boom, on the 79 to 71, 79. Okay, and this, if you know about the wick off, this was like the jump of the creek, I think is that, and this it just boom exploded, right? But I just I took this small move. It was a 70 pip move, but it works for me. I don't care. It was a very, very nice move. So let's go into the pair really quick, because it's already 9 o'clock. I took Euro USD right here. So look at Euro USD. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And I think, like, for this point of interest, we're just gonna pass through it, guys. Like, this is my opinion here. We got equal highs here. We got equal highs here. And for dollar index, as I told you, dollar is gonna go down. So for me, and this should go up then. So what I done was I saw this Jeff and Garth said about this candle, and I didn't enter her over here. So that's why I got the gray box. But then I saw how perfect this move was, right? And what you can see is every time here in a 4 hour, actually, yeah, in a 4 hour, every time the structure is being broken. So structure broken, price is going up, structure broken. When I saw this, I said, a structure broken in a 4 hour, we gotta create a retracement down. So I used news for that, and I did actually mark this candle over here. I extended to the future, and this was my entry. Was perfect on the wick. So, and then it flew up. For my point of interest, I was actually taking profits here for about 140 pips. So it was very nicely. You know, here I think just you know, press through it, so it's gonna go up definitely. I'm gonna delete this. And Euro odds, this one really upset me, because I had this area mark and I sent it to the boys, but we didn't play it because price didn't come to our area. But I think it's gonna come again because we created equal low. So, I'm gonna show you how. So price was creating equal high, so confirmation that we're gonna go up, right? And price was stalling down. So 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, or it goes one time and creates the liquidity. So what we like to see, the double bottom, okay, like the double bottom. So what price does was created the push, the spring, came up, broke the structure on a 1 hour, right? And then I was expecting this, but it didn't play it out. I was expecting price to come to my area, which is what was 71 and 79, to then fly up. And this flied up like pretty nicely, like 200 pips. But I don't care. I'm gonna show you here. We have incentive of coming lower because we created equal lows. So this can be used as a target for us, like a re-entry. We can come down, past these equal lows here, fake them, and then explosive up, okay, and pass these equal highs here and come to the point of interest. This was a trade I took last week, and I marked it. There's a beautiful explanation that I can show you. So here it was like moving on a phase of consolidation, right? You guys can see this, but if you go to the smaller time frames, you can actually catch these moves, and I love this pair Euro AD because it moves a lot of pips. But what we could see was we were building liquidity here, right? And we did the same over here. That's why it went down. But we built some equal lows here, right? And then I always like to see price action on the small time frames in a 5 minute. And then if I just go here really quick, this is a representation. And I knew my range was here to here, right? But I was always waiting for that break of structure when we created the equal highs. Price stall here, look how choppy this is. These people with the trend lines trying to sell it and all of that, but we got a fake out and then move down and break the structure. And I'm gonna show you how. Price was creating equal highs, high highs, high lows, high low, high low. But then we actually broke the structure. So you guys can see this, like we broke the structure here. Okay, and how I caught this, you can actually, I saw entry here for 1 minute. I can show you, but I didn't take it on a 1 minute because I don't like to take it on a 1 minute, but it was mad. Let me just show you really quick. Where is it? Here. So look how fractal this is and how the banks move this. So we see that, you can, the structure is broken. Okay, the structure is broken. And then look at this. 88% discount area. We got imbalance. Which high is above, like the last high above the 50% is this one right here. So I was waiting to either come to this candle or this candle. I didn't took this obviously, but it played out nicely. Look how perfect this is, and then just went down. But I didn't caught this. I caught the 5 minute because I like to see confirmation broken in the 5 minute. But I caught this like this. So here, when you see this, it doesn't look like it broke structure. Here it broke, with the candles, it passed it through, but I don't like how he played here. So I actually, when you see how this break here, like you see this, and then it came down, it has to come and retrace up to then go down again, right? So what I've done is I pull out my fib, I measure from top to bottom. If I extend it, look where it comes. And then look at this imbalance, this, it came really quick and broke the structure. So you guys can use this candle, these free candles. You guys can use the free candles, but which candle has more orders is the fat one, right? That's why I use it. Look, I took it on a 71%, on the 50% of this candle, and so it wrote it down. I wrote it down, and it was a beautiful, beautiful sell, beautiful, right? And I took partials here, like I didn't actually cut
Hey, wait, what's the RNR?
Let me see. 300 pips on the 5 minute. So guys, this went down like 500 pips, I think. more. I couldn't hit, but I was targeting these equal lows here. But you guys can see, like, this is crazy. 700 pips. Eight, I don't know. Like, and so guys, this is what I was waiting. So keep. That's why I have an alert here. I'm going to either come to, this candle, but this candle, but it's low probable because it got equal lows. That's target, but I got this candle, so I'm looking at that. And let's just see how it plays. He's in a very big sell, like it's going down since we hit the monthly candle. I can show you monthly candle. It's moved about, I don't know, 3,000 pips. It's crazy, this pair. So yeah, keep eyes on that. I can share you, gold really is not doing much. I don't like how it's moving, and I think that's it, bro. I think I went through the things I wanna go. NZD and I can show you a sell that I missed, but then I caught the buy. This is what I wanted to show you. So you guys see this imbalance over here. This is the last one I'm gonna go through because time, you guys have time to go. But you guys see this imbalance here, right? And then this institutional move to going really quick upwards, and then if you guys extend this box to the future, it just hit it with the news. Now I missed the sell, guys, but then I caught the buy. I'm gonna show you how. First, I'm gonna show you the sell really quick. So I was waiting for it to come really quick to this candle. I thought with the news, we were about here. I was waiting with the news to get a spike here and then come down, to my focus point. But then what we did was we came in a 3-minute, we build liquidity, take it out, and then it was this candle that most of people played out, this candle over here. Okay, but I didn't play it, but no problem. When it came to my area, exploded up, and I actually took partials here because this is the range, right? The range I was playing it. So yeah, and then I left the trade, but just a quick thing as well, guys. If you guys not having a good week, don't revenge trade, okay? Don't revenge trade, don't over trade, and just really take mind in, the market is really, really abundant. There's always going to be new setups, new opportunities for you. So really, go easy on it, clap easy, and good luck for you guys. And I'm really grateful for being here with you. And yeah, this is some setups I took. You guys can call me on Instagram anytime. I can show you, have sessions with you. I can help you all the time. So yeah, that was pretty much for me, bro.
Wow. Guys. Put some 77777 for my boy Carlos at Thinking Pips 369. Bro, before you hop off, man, you gotta tell me, bro, what's this 369, man?
I'm very in depth. I like to search a lot about not theories, but I wanna, life is just it has to make sense, So I started to go in depth and study most of the legends, Nikola Tesla, I love that guy and what he talked about. And so, he's always in that talking about the 369, and I read that guy, used to do everything accordingly on his day with 3 things. So if he was, going for eating, you will eat for maybe three times a day, and or if you will go to analyze something or run for a bit, you will go for 9 times, go and 9 times on his neighbor. Like he will run 9 times on his, how do you say, in his village, So everything that he will do it according to the 3, 6, and 9. And I'm not, I love those numbers, but I have to. There's so much I have to learn about it.
Makes sense.
So much I have to learn it, because if he says it and it makes sense, everything. If you study the 369, everything goes on the 369 very perfect. So yeah.
Wow. Bro, I definitely appreciate you guys. For anyone wondering, his username, his Insta name is at thinkingpips369. Go ahead, give the boy a massive shout out on your Insta. Show your love, show your support. Um, Guys, not only so, can you let him know if he has added some sort of value in your life right now? Okay, if you feel like he has given you nuggets, right? He took his time out today, tonight, to to share his knowledge, to share his information, to share his journey with you. If you feel like he added something, okay, that's gonna boost you towards your trading goal, that's gonna boost you towards your inspiration, your burning desire in your life. Please let your boy know, okay. Other than that, guys, I appreciate you plugging in. Before we hop off, there was a question from Adrian, and that was, I think, the only question I saw on the chat.
Yeah.
The question was, so do you have a favorite pair, and did you start with one, or do you have like a personal favorite, bro?
Okay, when I started, I was only trading USD JPY, USD CADs, GBP USD, EUR USD. Only these ones. Okay. I'll NDXY always, look at it. Sometimes take a look on odds USD and NZD USD. But these big pairs like GBP odd, GBP JPY, they move the Aryan ZD, ARIO, they move a lot of pips. So that was a easy target for me to lose money. So I would just focus on the pairs that move little money, slow. And according to the DXY, they move pretty well, accordingly. So I would focus on those pairs.
Facts. Again, guys, if you plug in with on Go Live with Rock Kumar, he pretty much just trades, all the majors. All right, he trades all of the majors. Why? Is because he just needs to find a bias on DXY. Okay, and then pretty much as
Yeah.
Carlos said as well. So we're either looking for USD XXX to go up if DXY is going up, and GBP or sorry XXX USD to go down if DXY is going up. So pretty much it's like trading made easy because you get your bias and then everything tends to follow because DXY is like the head of the majors, right? So yeah, guys, that is pretty much it. Thank you for plugging into our special cloth talk. Bro, thank you for being my special guest. Thank you for
Thank
sharing
you,
all the
everyone.
knowledge that you have. I 100% appreciate you, bro. And guys, that is it. Please let both of us know if we've added some sort of value. And
Yeah.
this call has been recorded, so upon finishing, I will send it out to yourself as well, caller, so you can share it with the VNV
Thank you so
team.
much.
Appreciate you both. Let's go.
Thank you, everyone. Love you guys.
Let's go.